figuratively and literally, by the people she thought she stood for and protected. It was a hard lesson, and a sense of futility had set upon her and was deep in the marrow now. She needed some kind of a break. Maybe to go track down her mother in the mountains of Maui and try to reconnect after so many years. She took one of her hands off the wheel and held her sleeve to her nose. It was her first time back in uniform since the protests. She could make out the smell of tear gas. She had dry cleaned the uniform twice, but the odor was baked in, permanent. It was a strong reminder of the year that had been. The pandemic and protests had changed everything. The department went from being proactive to reactive, and the change had somehow cast Ballard adrift. She had found herself more than once thinking about quitting. That is, until the Midnight Men came along. They had given her purpose. Moore checked her watch. Ballard noticed and glanced at the dashboard clock. It was off by an hour, but doing the math told her it was 2 minutes till midnight. "Oh, here we go," Moore said. "Look at this guy." She was looking out her window at a man approaching the car. It was below 60 degrees, but he wore no shirt, and he was holding his dirt-caked pants up with his hand. He wore no mask either. Moore had her window cracked, but now hit the button and closed and sealed the car. The homeless man knocked on her window. They could hear him through the glass.
"Hey, officers, I got a problem here."
They were in Ballard's unmarked car, but she had engaged the flashing grille lights when they parked in the median under the overpass. Plus, they were in full uniform.
"Sir, I can't talk to you without a mask," Moore said loudly. "Go get a mask." "But I've been ripped off," the man said. "That some bitch over there took my shit when I was sleeping." "Sir, I can't help you until you get a mask," Moore said. "I don't have no fucking mask," he said. "Then I'm sorry, sir," she said. "No mask, no ask." The man punched the window, his fist hitting the glass in front of Moore's face. She jerked back, even though it had not been a punch intended to break the glass. "Sir, step back from the car," Moore commanded. "Fuck you," he said. "Sir, if I have to get out, you're going to county," Moore said. "If you don't have corona now, you'll get it there. You want that?" The man started to walk away. "Fuck you," he said again. "Fuck the police." "Like I never heard that before," Moore said. She checked her watch again, and Ballard looked back at the dash clock. It was now the final minute of 2020, and for Moore, and most people in the city and the world, the year couldn't end soon enough. "Jesus Christ, can we move to another spot?" Moore complained. "Too late," Ballard said. "I told you, we're safe under here." "Not from these people," Moore said. Chapter 2. It was like a bag of popcorn cooking in a microwave. A few pops during the final countdown of the year, and then the barrage as the frequency of gunfire made it impossible to separate it into individual discharges. A gunshot symphony. For a solid 5 minutes, there was an unbroken onslaught as revelers of the new year fired their weapons into the sky, following a Los Angeles tradition of decades. It didn't matter that what goes up must come down. Every new year in the City of Angels began with risk. The gunfire, of course, was joined by legitimate fireworks and firecrackers, creating a sound unique to the city and as reliable through the years as the changing of the calendar. The over-under at roll call was 18 in terms of calls related to the rain of lead. Windshields mostly would be the victims, though the year before, Ballard had caught a call-out on a case in which a bullet fell through a skylight and hit a stripper on the shoulder as she was dancing on a stage below. The falling bullet didn't even break the skin, but a jagged piece of falling skylight glass did give a customer sitting close to the stage a new part in his hair. He chose not to make a police report, because it